Okay, so turning. Now, turning is a very valuable thing in Wing Chun, and it's very subtle, but it requires a good amount of coordination for the children especially, but for the adults as well. And you have to maintain your focus as you develop this, okay? I highly recommend practicing your turnings a lot, okay? If your turns are good, your footwork is so much better, your ability to move is so much better. It really amplifies everything, and this is why I highly put this in my program. And not only that, but I highly recommend practicing outside of the school. So when you do this one, if you really want to do it structure for structure, beat by beat, you have to start this way. You have to bring your hands here, you have to bring your hands up, bend the knees, toes out, heels out, really develop this character to structure. This one is really important, okay? So when you start off, you can start off with your hands right here. Now this is the first one, and this is what people forget mostly. Why? Because it's hard to see. It's hard to see sometimes when done very quickly. There needs to be a shift. All the weight is on this axis right here. The axis of your body should be on the foot that carries the weight. Then you turn, and this leg should be able to lift up without you falling or tilted. All right? Then you come back to the center. And that's a 90-degree turn. Then you're going to go 90 degree to this side right here. So you shift first, big deal. Turn, lift up the leg, no problem. See? Back to the center, okay? Now there's multiple ways you can do this. You can start with your compass needle, which has the interlocked fingers, and you're right here. And this keeps your body square. You shift, and see how I'm still pointing at you? This is really important, okay? I don't shift like this. This is no good. Why? Because my target's over here and my bad guy's over here. So when I shift, I keep pointing to the target. It could be the person or it could be whatever I'm looking at, but I keep my focus here. My center is still there. Then I turn and I keep my center right on the center. Then I come back, 1 foot turns at a time. This one's big. Why? If I turn, this foot turns, this one stays put. Why? Because I'm doing structure and form, and this one is really important, okay? If you do this, mishmash, no good, no shifting. It's very, very difficult. So you want to make sure you keep this one here, and then you come back. This is the 90-degree turn to 180. If I go from here to here, that's 180. 1 foot turns at a time. I'm properly shifting. It's all with the knee force, inner adductor force right here. This is what controls the turn. If I, right here, this creates that. It all comes from the internal adduction stance right here, okay? Very, very important. Now we talk about 45-degree turns, which we'll do in the next video, but this is the 90. Also, you can add it with punches, hands right here. The shoulder that's turning inward, this is turning into, this one's going outward right here. That's the side that should be punching. So watch, full power right here. And then I keep my hands here. I can turn this way, full power. I cannot punch with this arm right here. Watch, like, this doesn't work. There's no power. You have to punch with the one that's moving inward right here, and this launches your punch, okay? So that's how you take care of it. And the reason I touched on that is because we're gonna touch on the 45, and the punch is very important so that you do not overturn, okay? So we're gonna go to this next video, 45-degree turns, and thank you very much.